Speaking of the postseason, tonight at the high school ranks, 8 Central Virginia schools were in action in the VHSL State Semifinals. A win tonight would mean a spot in the state championship game next week. Let's get the fun started at Atlee High School in the Class 4 semifinals. The Raiders hosting EC Glass tonight from Lynchburg, and they came to play. Connor Wilcox on the break throws it down with 2. And then later it's Will Hopkins doing Will Hopkins things, sliced in through the defense and finishing at the rim. And Atlee was erupting at the seams tonight. But Glass would make it a game. JT Osborne off the break gets this basket to go, but it would be the Raiders who come away with the win, 69-55. They're headed to the Class 4 state championship game. Can you believe it? And it looks like it'll be a region final rematch as Varina goes on the road to John Hanley and gets a win in the other Class 4 semifinal, 56-52. On the Class 3 region semis, the Hopewell Blue Devils take care of business. They're headed to the Class 3 state championship after taking down Meridian 54-43. Let's make our way down the classes to Class 2. No surprise as to who is playing in the semifinal. John Marshall hosting Luray tonight, and JM wasted no time getting going. Troy Henderson for 3. And then later, Latrell Allman driving through the lane and elevating, throwing that one down. But Desmond Rose sees that and says, let me get some of that. Same move, same flush, same finish, that time with one hand. John Marshall headed to the state championship game again with a 104-53 win. And that just leaves us now with Class 1 semifinals. Lancaster, last year's state champs, fall to Franklin in a big upset at home, 41-34. All right, how about we turn our attention now to the girls' court. In Class 6, the Manchester Lancers were hoping to return to the state title game as they welcomed Robinson to town tonight, and Madison Cotenho got the scoring started with that triple, but from that moment on, the Lancers would take over. They'd go on a 14-0 run, actually, in the first quarter, spearheaded by that 3 from Rain Wright, and then Madison Smith added to the onslaught a couple of triples, actually, for her as the Lancers. They'll be returning to the Siegel Center following a 53-34 win. In the Class 2 region semifinal showdown, the John Marshall ladies, they were also at home tonight taking on Clark County over at Huguenot, and they found themselves in a battle as Clark County would jump out to an early lead with a nice move inside. But JM would respond. Check out the nice pass inside for Yasmin Hall, and it's one of the easiest buckets of the year. A kiss off the glass for 2. But JM wasn't done there. Another backdoor pass, another easy bucket, this time with the foul. John Marshall punches their ticket to the Class 2 title game with a 67-56 win over the Eagles. And looking at our other semifinal games from tonight, LC Bird falls in the Class 5 semifinal to William Fleming and the rematch of the region final, 53-51, while Buffalo Gap takes down Brunswick, advancing to the state title game with the 52-40 win. Now, I know that was a lot of scores and highlights coming your way. If you missed any of them, be sure to head to our website, WRAC.com, and click under sports for those highlights and scores as well as the state championship matchups. We're right back.